What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Codename Wire. I am so sorry that we took so long to come back, but we are back in full swing. We had some fucked up shit going on, family and work and COVID. Yeah. We had to deal with Adam. You know, he's like a fucking 2-year-old, so there's a huge thing with it.
He's like,
and
leave me
alone.
But go crying to mommy.
We are back in full swing. So welcome everyone to Codename Wire. I am Duchess Coils with my two fantastic hosts, Sloane, aka the Cloud Cartel UK, and Jay, aka Clown Vapes, aka Mr. Jay's Vapor, right? Is that what the liquid
Jay's
is?
Vapor is the liquid, Clown Coils is the coils.
Yeah. Also the host of Mixing It Up on Tuesdays.
Yep.
So
we had a whole disaster with that too.
But
between hurricanes and COVID.
yeah, bro. You're telling me, man. So just want to give a big shout out first and foremost to the show sponsor, Shake and Bake Media, Anthony Romello over there. We fucking love you, Anthony, and thank you for everything that you do for us. We really do appreciate it. If you do want to do anything multimedia, then head over to shakeandbakemedia.com. Your one-stop shop for all things multimedia. You can go follow them on IG. That's at Shake and Bake Media, or you can go follow Anthony Romello. I'm _ Anthony Romello over on IG. Otherwise, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna start.
Right. You shouldn't be thinking so hard. All right.
Anyway,
first off, I got the XXX with the Recoil Rebel on top.
Ooh, how is that? How is that new mech? Because I was looking at that.
Ooh, it's nice. I'm liking it. I recommend it highly.
Okay.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, for sure.
Then in that, I got lychee custard, which I'm still working on that. I'm on like the V4, and I think it's almost down, and we'll see how that goes. Then next, I got the BX billet box going, and in that, I got one of the other juices I'm working on. I'm keeping everything else secret for the time being because I don't want to make a huge announcement and then not go through with it, because I am going to revamp my menu, but I'm not sure what's coming out, what's staying in, and all that kind of thing. And then lastly, Mr. Duchess's favorite, the Hexome. Got Recoil Rebel on top of that too.
But I have no problems with the Hexome outside of the fact of that ugly ass fucking nipple button.
It's vintage at this point, 2016 style.
Yeah.
And they won't update it because nothing can update past 2016, even though everybody else fucking does it.
Right.
All right. Duchess, what is it? Duchess or Adam, you want to go next?
Go on, Duchess.
Let's let Adam go next, because I'm sure he's running 17 fucking things on his goddamn desk right now.
I narrowed it down to 3 just to not keep this very Mike Vapes like.
Yeah.
All right. First off, I got the suck box with the Vapes nail.
Yes, sir.
With
all right, time's up.
Okay, that's all I'm vaping.
I'm just kidding.
In that, I've got some wine liquid, but I've also got the billet box with a Mob Mini with another pair of Fraliens. That has got some breezy shake in there, which is like a strawberry milkshake. I've got the beautiful Alien Unicorn on the Odin 250.
You're alone on that thought.
I think it's lovely. In that, I've got another one of my own liquids I'm working on. I've got the Ether on the Odin 100 with another pair of Fraliens in that. That has got some Yoda blood. And then finally, OG Recoil Heavy Hitter with some Banana Man. That's it. Not too many.
How many mils is that bottle, bro?
250.
Jesus Christ.
I've had it.
I've never seen a 250 ml bottle.
Like, they do me 500 mils.
Like not.
It's a 240.
Well, I'm saying not commercially though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, these are these they call bottle shots. So you buy them with a concentrate. You just add like the VGPG in them.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So I like that one. It's like a candy version of Boule Bolu. So imagine Boule Bolu is really refined and upmarket. This is like the skanky Poundland version. Does that make sense? But it's really good. I fucking love it.
The shit you find at the 99p shop.
Yeah, that sort of cheap tasting, but it's really good. So that's all I'm vaping. And what about you, Duchess?
Oh, that's funny. Well, so to start off, I've got my Pulse 80-watt box mod with the Berserker 1.5 MTL RDA on top. I'm running the MTL Fralien that we did for this last challenge. We'll obviously get into those later. Mine came in at a 0.62, and inside running some of Uncle Chris's strawberry custard at 7.5 milligrams because, thanks Uncle Chris for sending me the wrong liquid. Otherwise, I finally found my fucking series deck, and I've been wanting to do series for a while, but I didn't want to actually have to go get my fucking stack tube to do it. So I put the series deck for the Axial Pro on top of my Vapor SL Gen. That's coming in at a 0.42, and I'm running that bad boy at 100 watts because fuck, why not?
Right.
I love the
And on the
series deck
inside,
Axial.
running some Tailored House Strawberry Crunch. This is actually at 4.5 because I forgot that Tom Lyford told me that it was already at 3 milligrams. And I put a little extra nicotine in it, but it's actually not bad. Like, it's still really smooth even with that extra nicotine, so not too bad.
Nice.
Otherwise, this next one's going to be a little controversial, at least as far as the liquid is concerned. But I've got a pair of my 26s on the inside with the Nightmare 25 on top of the Scepter Mech Mod from Vapors Cloud. And because the season has come around again, I decided to break this liquid out. And I think you know what I think you know what it is.
Nice.
From Basic Bitch from my main man, Mitch Hoggett.
It's a good one.
Dude, it's just a fantastic fucking pumpkin cheesecake. Like, it's fucking amazing, and I love it. So that's what I'm running right now. So otherwise, big shout out to those that are in chat. VapingJedi, Ern, Mallory Gates is here. Birdman69 is here. McTavish popped in early. So what's up, McTavish? KVTV is obviously here. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. And those that are lurking, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, let's get into the coils that we did. Because it's obviously we've been gone for a whole month and a half.
Yeah,
so it's I think it's time to finally update these guys on how the build went. We've had a little bit of ample time to test them out and see if there was really any difference between this normal Fraliens or just normal MTLs or anything like that, right? So who wants to go first?
I don't mind. So
who goes first?
What's that?
Okay, I'll continue tradition here. I'll go first.
Here you go. Your first bird.
Alrighty. So yeah, this was a pain in the ass. I'll be honest, and I think I said this past Tuesday on mixing it up. Fraliens are nice, Fraliens are good, but do I find them worth my time and messing around with them? Not necessarily. And so yeah, that was just a complete mess up of trying to do it. Let's see, where are we at? I don't see any of the pictures up yet. There it is. Okay, so yeah. There's like how I had it set up. Even like the picture was kind of crappily done. But
I tried to make it better.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I did a 32 with 0.2 in the ribbon wire. Did 4 stacked, and then the frames are 32s on the outside. And trying to wrap them, I had to figure out like my style for it because I am one of those weirdos that actually does a no stretch for aliens in general. So on this one, I had to like change it up a bit and actually stretch, and it just kind of turned into a whole thing for me because it wasn't like I could actually do it. And there you see like one of my mess ups, the whole thing just unraveled on me, and I was like, well, fuck. I actually cut that up and tried wrapping it, and it turned into this little itty bitty shitty fucking thing. And I was like, yeah, I can't do anything with that, at least MTL wise. I could have used it, but it wasn't going to be MTL.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. But hey, did you go to the next one?
Yeah, it's up there.
He's up there.
Yeah.
All right, I don't see it. I'm like on a massive delay over here. All right, either way. I did end up putting it in the bridged from Wick and using it in a billet box just to see how it would feel on that. And I don't know, it just felt very muted, felt very lacking. I just wasn't enjoying it at all, any level. Like before the show, Duchess actually asked me if like I tried doing another one, and I was just like, no. I was able to get the one done, and I just didn't care enough. But it did inspire. So
Yeah.
it's given me some foothold of doing something different. And I've actually sent out some to VapingJedi. So I would like to hear his thoughts on how he's feeling about him. Personally, I'm liking him so far. And all that. And then there's more setup pictures and all that kind of shit.
So can you not see any of your pictures?
I keep seeing him very delayed. I don't know. Like I'm really behind.
So the one that's up right now is your 7 wrap.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm like
the
really
coiling
behind.
on the coiling rod.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, I was able to get something. There's like some mess ups in there, but I was able to do that. And we were talking about this before the show, but trying to wrap them tightly, I have an issue. And even Adam, you said you were having issues with it. And I don't know, just like I said, Fraliens for me are one of those things that do I like them? Yeah. Do I like doing them? Not necessarily. So it's just kind of one of those things.
Yeah, the next one that should be up is it installed in
Yeah.
look like a bridge.
It's in the bridge by weight.
Okay. Well, yeah, as you can tell, I put it on the bridge, and it is what it is. I mean, I vaped on it for a couple of days and just didn't like it. Some about it was really lacking. It almost reminded me of like using Canthal, where like a
Yeah.
lot of the flavors are just not there.
Exactly.
So yeah, I ended up tearing that thing out and just putting something else in it. I was just like, nah, not having this, not liking it.
It glows
So
really good though. On the pictures, the last picture is up.
oh,
It
yeah.
looks like it's got a nice
Yeah.
even glow.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I mean, it did what it was supposed to. It's just like I said, it just wasn't my thing for sure.
Right. So you wouldn't do them again then?
Like if it's your thing, it's your thing, but it wasn't mine.
So you wouldn't think about doing them again or trying to change it up a little bit when it comes to like the stacks?
I don't know, maybe do something smaller, but at least for the time being, if I were to do Fraliens again, I would stick to like a 26 gauge Fralien or something,
Yeah.
or a 28.
Oh,
But beyond that, I just I don't know. I have mixed feelings about doing that.
Oh, that was your last picture. That was just 7. So,
Yep.
who wants to go next? Duchess, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
There you go. Your first one should be popping up in a moment.
Yeah.
So, how did you find it though? Just started.
We just. You know what? I actually found it. So it actually wasn't that bad. Like overall, like I know you and I in specific, right? Like we're not like huge fans of ribbon wire. I know a lot of people that actually aren't real huge fans of using ribbon wire because it's kind of a pain in the ass to work with.
Yep.
Right. But I think I'm finally starting to get used to it the more that I use it. And it is definitely making it easier on the setup, and the setup I have noticed is getting a little bit quicker for me. So I mean, on top of the fact that I now have the same lathe that you do, right? So having that flat chuck came in handy so fucking much. Holy shit, dude. Like being able just to clamp them down versus being able to versus like having to like bend off the frames in order to like get things to slot in properly. Was a huge help. But that first picture was the setup. That was everything that was stacked together before I actually started wrapping it. This picture that you guys are looking at right now is actually the final product when I got everything wrapped up and everything else before I actually started coiling it. So obviously still in stick form. I gotta wait for obviously the next photo to come up, but I mean I personally didn't have too much of a problem actually doing these. Right. And so on here I did two different sizes because I actually really wanted to run them in at different ohms to see if there was any difference between not only the ohms, but see if it maybe one put out more heat than the other, even though it's the same uh, same build, essentially, right? So the one that has the 4 wrap on the right hand side is actually like a 0.3, and then the one that's a 6 wrap is actually like a point. I think it was like a 0.5 or some shit like that with those extra wraps. And then this big motherfucker is actually what I'm running right now because I was trying to get the desired ohms that I was looking for actual MTL, and this is the one that's 0.62. I had to put 8 wraps on it, which seems real fucking ridiculous, but because of the cores that are on the inside, if no one understands how the math works out for these cores, right? When you're using ribbon wire, you have to figure out the math. So the ribbon that I used is a 0.2 by 0.1, right? So if you stack 2 of them together, it essentially turns into the same size core as a round wire, right? So being that I had a 4 stack 0.2 in there, framed in 32 gauge, essentially the math comes out to this being a 4 core 32 gauge coil. So with that in mind, I had to calculate all the math and everything else and stuff like that for the ohms. And unfortunately, I had to put this big monstrosity inside the berserker in order to get to what I was actually looking for. And also, truth be told, I was a broke bitch for the last 6 weeks, right? Trying to sort everything out at home because I got a lot of shit going on. And I actually just barely built these fucking Friday. Not even kidding. Unlike Sloane, who has had the last 6 weeks to do it, and he struggled for probably about 5 of them.
No. No.
Because, Sloane's not a real builder, Just kidding. That's so fucked up. I'm just joking. No, but seriously though, I did actually only barely build these on fucking Friday because I was barely able to get this wire because I had a bunch of other shit going on and wasn't able to even get the wire in general. So, but yeah, this is that big ass fucking monstrosity that's on the inside. And again, I'm running it at a 0.62 at 30 watts, and it's actually not too bad. I am noticing a slight amount of flavor difference versus like a normal MTL that I would put in here. Like a normal like triple 32 like 6 wrap or something, right? At like a 0.7. And with Uncle Chris's strawberry custard, I'm actually getting more of the strawberry coming out on this coil than on like a normal alien, right? And so I mean that is kind of a positive to it, but I have to agree with Jay on this one that for the amount of effort that goes into actually building these, one, I don't think I would ever possibly sell, unless I got really, really good at it. I don't know if I would ever possibly sell fucking Fraliens in any size and any sort of variation. But then on top of that, I don't think they're really worth the hassle of spending a half hour just for the fucking setup alone.
Yeah, it isn't a long time.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, I think total I took up like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Just trying to do 2 sticks.
Yeah, dude. The setup time is ridiculous because you gotta like stack all that ribbon, make sure everything is nice and straight, then glue them down, and then put the fucking frames on them, and then glue it again to make sure everything is in place, and then try to slot them and wrap them all up. Like it's just a fucking hassle. So I don't know if I would ever actually sell Fraliens, but I mean they're nice for a once in a while sort of coil. Like if I get that itch, I'm like, you know what, I want something slightly different, right? Like I don't mind. I don't really like mind building them, but I don't think this is something that I would actually like seek out and like purposely fucking do just for the hell of it.
Okay. Cool.
So
fair.
So I'm gonna need some help from you guys, because obviously I see it instantly. You're going to have to let me know when.
You can do it instantly though, because since
Yeah,
you can
you
see
can
it,
do
we
it
have to wait because we
instantly.
can't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just do it instantly. Be like, oh, this is this. You're like, I don't know why you wait every time.
All right, this first picture is horrendous.
Yeah, get.
It was my first attempt. I realised I had no like medical tape left, so I ended up using sellotape. So I literally got them stacked loosely, and that.
Okay.
Put it
Oh
this
dear
way,
Lord.
put it this way. It didn't go well.
I'm just laughing because you used fucking sellotape, bro.
Mate, I didn't have a fucking choice. I tried using other stuff, but I had loads of certificates. Fuck it, I'll give it a go. So I thought I'd give you a giggle
That's hilarious.
on that.
That's
The next,
funny.
so yeah, I finally got them stacked, and the one thing that I found that I always struggle with is that obviously it's not like normal coils where you don't have to think when you're stacking it, when you're sort of like setting up 3 cores, 4 cores, however many cores you want. It's nice and easy,
Right.
but when you got ribbon wire, obviously I hate ribbon wire anyway, so now I've got a 0.2 fucking ribbon wire. But all I've got to say is thank you, Anthony Romella, for those fucking goggles, because if it wasn't for them, I couldn't have seen shit.
Yeah. You know what, bro? I forgot to mention that I did have to use mine initially when I was doing the setup to make sure it was wrapping properly, and then I sat back and just let it run.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't even see the flat end to the side of it. It was horrendous. So thankfully with the Romella glasses and the light as well, which I was impressed with, managed to get them stacked after a long period of time. But the next picture is just obviously I managed to get a well, I suppose you could say a 5 wrap or 5.5, however Duchess wants to say. And I think they came out all right. They weren't too bad.
That's a full 5 wrap.
Is that a full 5 wrap?
Yeah, the legs going opposite direction.
When they're going in opposite direction, it does full wrap.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that for next time. Yeah, I got the first one done. That was like the 3rd attempt. And the thing I struggle with is because my normal aliens, I do no stretch. With like 38 gauge, I found that I had to stretch, but I would always overstretch, understretch, and it really fucking pissed me off. So I went for the 40 gauge and done the no stretch. And I found with the 40 gauge, I had no issues with it at all. It laid down flat, and once it started going, and I got like 6-7 wraps down, I could just open up the drill. Obviously not full whack, and it would be all right. But I don't know if you see in these ones. I was talking to the guys earlier that I've always found with MTL coils that I can never lay wraps flat. Like when you're actually wrapping the coils, it's very gappy, and that really annoys me because I'm quite OCD. There's a tiny little gap. It goes in the graveyard, and I don't give them out. But yeah, and I managed to get. Yeah, the other one's a slightly smaller one, but I managed to get, so it's 2, 4, 6, 7 Fraliens out, all in all. So I didn't do too badly. Once I understood it and remembered that I'm using ribbon wire and just taking my time prepping, it's like half-hour prep. And then once you start wrapping, there's no real issues with it. But yeah, the last picture is just I was quite impressed how clean I got the wraps on it. The initial wrapping of the alien, so I thought I'd take a little picture of that. But me personally, I'm a bit with both Jay and Duchess. I didn't see the point of them because I didn't see there was that much of a difference to spend the extra time with the whole setup. If it was for myself and I fancied like, I'll occasionally build myself like a 6-core stagger fuse collapse just for a bit of fun. It's that sort of build, but it hasn't got that much of a difference in flavour or performance that I really wasn't bothered one way or the other about them. I'm still using them now just to see how much life I get out of them. But yeah, I would prefer MTL aliens or MTL stagger fuse collapsers over Fraliens. But yeah, that's me. So we'll go back to the main screen.
So Clown, did you, because obviously I said that I had to use them. Obviously, Sloane said he had to use them. Did you end up having to use your
Oh
Vermella
yeah, do
glasses?
anything MTL. I gotta use them glasses, and the drill is ran kind of slow because if I go fast, it just turns into a mohawk jumble, and I can't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't. Do you guys run your drills at top speed or medium
Normally,
speed,
I
or how
think
do you guys run it?
no,
The
these ones
MTLs. Mhm,
to be honest,
mhm,
well, even just the normal MTLs, bro. I've been running because Sloan and I have the same one, right? So
mhm.
I know he knows how fast it goes, but I've been running mine at probably 75%, bro. Probably about
Crazy.
4,500 art, probably about 4,500 RPMs, just wrapping them up.
yeah, do about the
Crazy.
same as me. But for these ones, I had to for the once the ribbon wire was in, I probably ran it at about 20%.
Really? I
Yeah,
still ran mine at like 75, bro.
no, I slowed it right down because I found that it twisted up. It twisted up
Hmm.
like further down, and I wanted to keep it all completely flat. So I know if I fucked up that bit, I've still got all that I could use. So I
Yeah.
went
Like at
See,
for
least.
I found this thing with mine, and maybe it's the swivels that I'm using, right? Because I'm using the dual bearing croc size threes, the 330 pound ones,
Okay,
right?
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but these are the ones that Sloan was using.
Oh,
for,
the 10 pound ones. Yeah.
for
Yeah,
years,
like how are you getting wire through this?
mate. It worked.
He said
From
it
the sound of it,
works.
no.
I mean,
Sent me
seriously,
one as a
See,
joke.
I found that when I run my drill slower though, um
There's more
my
room for.
yeah, my swivels, they stutter more,
Mhm.
right? Like they're not keeping up. So I had to go a little bit faster in order to actually keep that rotation going. In order to keep it in order to keep that momentum. So
I'll
um
be honest
I
with my
mean,
drill at full speed because I've done it. That damn thing's about to fly off the desk, or it'll take the desk with it. One of the two, because it just starts going. You can feel it just vibrate
that's
really
why
hard.
that's why my shit's bolted down and not on a fucking C clamp.
Well, I got nowhere to bolt it down.
I've got to be honest. Using the new swivels has made a fucking hell of a difference. I've got
Oh yeah,
only
that's because
so
you're not
big as
using
well.
fucking 10 pounders, dummy.
I didn't. I was explaining this to Jay. What I was, yeah.
Like
What?
seriously, I don't know how he's getting wired through that little
Okay,
eyelet.
let me explain this to you guys out in chat if you're not aware, right? Okay, so there's obviously a such thing called swivels that we use in order to help, us set up and get the wire spinning properly. Well, our lovely Sloane here for years was using fucking swivels that were rated for 10-pound fucking fish,
Now I'm using these.
right?
No,
And so he finally realized after years that he was using the wrong ones and finally upgraded like to 550 pounds. And I'm just like, holy fucking shit, this guy. Oh
well,
my
to
God, bro.
my defense. Well, when I bought them, they had the picture of the £500 ones, but I
That's
didn't click
so.
on options and go along to the fund. I was just buying, obviously, the box standard, which was the £10. And then when it broke, I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it wrong. Reorder. And I think I've done that at least 8 or 9 times. And this is like packets of 10
Wow.
or 11 swivels.
So now we understand because I know Jay asked the question plenty of times. How the fuck are you going through civil so quickly? We now
That's why.
understand why.
Now we
Yeah.
know how he was going through civil so.
But I had to send one to Jay. I thought I'd give you a giggle.
Bro, I used those fucking swivels for like 2 years and I finally fucking replaced them, bro.
I
well, I
think I've
just
had the same one for 3 years at this point.
well,
Yeah,
I ended up
like,
buying a big packet of them. So I got a big old packet of them. So I don't think I'm ever going to run out of swivels now.
that's
So
fucking hilarious, bro.
Honestly, Seamus, I think I was yelling.
the moral of that story is before you fucking order something, double check it.
I mean,
don't be an
I've ended up-
absolute numpty like fucking Sloane over here.
I have doubles of like 3 different flavorings because I forget that I already have them and I get all excited when placing an order.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious. Oh man. Anyway, so probably a good time to start main topic. Main topic for this episode is actually
Sifu,
what
baby Seamus.
since we're talking about since we're already kind of talking about hardware in the first place with the swivels, what hardware have you been eyeballing? Why have you been eyeballing it? And why have you not pulled the trigger just yet on ordering that piece of hardware
What are we
that could potentially
Bill
help?
or just in general?
Huh?
I think we've got.
Just
Oh man, you turned in this man turned into a robot. Holy shit.
It's the fucking
Angle
aliens,
flag.
mate.
Yep, I'm roboting really hard. I'm all frozen.
I think you're
There we
slightly
go.
back.
I think we got you back. So anyway,
God.
what piece of hardware have you been eyeballing? Why? All right, and then why have you not pulled the trigger on it yet?
Because I'm broke. What other answer do I have?
I mean, outside of financials, right? Like, let's just say hypothetically, like you have the money to do it right now.
As far as building wise, I think I'm pretty caught up. Only thing I want to get is that clamp system from Canada that we've been talking about.
Oh yeah. You mean the swivel one or the clamp that goes inside?
Just the clamp. The clamp. I want the clamp. The swivel I'm fine with.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I want
the lathe clamp or clamp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lathe clamp.
Yeah.
And as far as vape gear is concerned, I don't know. Honestly, I'm hitting a level of I have too much shit, so I don't know. There are things that I might want, but for now, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Billy box and Wyatt Billy.
For me, honestly,
dude. Okay. As far as burrow devices are going, it's either the Cherry Pines box. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out on Facebook. It looks amazing. Or the Lazy Vapors burrow mod. But me and Seth are talking about a mech because mechs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, so as far as like building hardware is concerned, I definitely want that clamp, right? Because I know you guys have heard me complain a little bit about the flat chuck that goes with the drill that I have currently. And I think being able to like slot them in and then just tighten them down that way versus like trying to, because Sloane knows how difficult it can be, right? Trying to like slot them in and then hold them in place and then still try to tighten down the fucking nut on the end is a huge pain in the ass, right? Whereas like I can just like leave it tightened down and then leave it in there.
No, it's Vaping Hippies asking what's a good thing to keep your wires flat. This or what is it? If you go to Classic Clouds, they also have these little clamps that'll fit any drill in all reality. And you just put them in there.
With the Classic Clouds ones, they come with these little flat chucks, right? And you just slot the wires on in the inside, and then it just clamps them down.
Like mine is out of Russia, so you do got to keep that in mind. It will take some time to get to you if you're here in the States. But personally, I find it to be worth it. I mean, like I said, I want to get that one from Canada, and that one's a bit more bulkier. It's more pricier, but if you want something on the cheap that's quick and easy, or even those little ones, they'll fit in a regular drill. Yeah. Like you get those for like what, £10?
Sifu's asking, is that clamp in the Google Doc?
It should be.
Yeah.
See, with
the crazy edits that Sloane had to go and do, everything should
be there. I didn't know.
It had just done a freaking link, dude.
So
with the classic clamps thing, what I did, if you want a bit of a what they call them, a hack, all I did was I got a filed down the inside of the back, so you can just squeeze it and the front opens. That's all I did.
Oh, you actually chamfered off the back?
Yeah, I just filed it down, literally not a lot, and it made a hell of a difference. I've got it down. I have no issues with it now, and I've just got one O-ring on it. So
Yeah, mine's only got one O-ring.
yeah, I took the front one off. I left the back one on. So
Oh,
that's
see,
why.
I've got the front one. I've got the front one on because that way it holds all that shit in place as I'm trying to slide it down.
See, I do the back one, and it holds. I have no issue holding it in place. But yeah,
I don't.
it's whatever one you think is best for yourself. Because I suppose what's good for you is probably not. It might not be good for someone else. But there's so much shit out there.
Yeah. So I could probably add this to the Google Doc. I'll have to take a look. I'm pretty sure I have permissions to do that.
I know I added a bunch of shit on there.
Yeah, so I think this one might be on there. I don't know if I can even share my screen at all. I don't know if it'll show up on YouTube through your screen.
No, because the way that Zoom and Streamlabs work together, it won't let you show it. It'll just make us go into a blank screen. It's stupid.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So
yeah.
Well, from Adam Custom Designs out of Canada, same people that make the little clamp that we were talking about that goes inside the lathe. Outside of that piece, I mean, and I just haven't had the time and or the money to get it yet. There is one piece that I know that I did tell you guys about a while back, and it's actually a swivel. Well, it's a swivel mount, to be fair, and it clamps to your desk, so that way.
Dangle clamps.
Let me see.
Fuck knows what happened there. You're back.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, we keep freezing really hard.
Yeah, I've no idea what's going. We good?
Yeah, I think we're good. Hold on, I'm trying to find. I'm gonna find this this swivel since I can't share my screen. All right, so real quick, this is the core chuck that that Klowne was talking about, right? So this piece goes inside the lathe, and then that way you can actually just tighten it down from the screws, and you can slot your wires in there. And then the one that I'm talking about, let me go to this thing, products. Give me just a second. He's got this from the way that I with this drill, which is fine, right? But
yeah.
I think being able to have a clamp stand, right, to where like I can adjust the height and everything else, and like have my drill stand up. Staggered fuse Claptons and stuff, because even I know even Sloane had said that it is kind of a pain in the ass to set up because it is so low pro to the desk.
Yeah.
You don't have like a lot of room to like really get your hands under there and really move in order to like use that weighted method in order to set everything up. So I think having that height and being able to maneuver a little bit more will make things slightly better. I mean, again, I can build them the way that I need to with this drill, which is fine, but just for the sake of making things a little bit more convenient for me, I think having that might open up a little bit more opportunity. It's not really necessary. I wouldn't say that it's necessary at all, to be honest, but it would be, I think it would be a nice addition to the actual like kit, right? So there's that. But if we're asking about hardware, as far as vapor gear hardware, like do I want like a new fucking setup? Then yes. I'm still trying to get a fucking Abyss with an ether bridge.
Dude, you missed out on Josh selling his, huh?
Yeah, someone else got it. I didn't have the money.
Yeah,
bro. I barely had the money to buy fucking wire, bro. I was not about to buy his Abyss.
I understand. You don't have to get mad.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like this. I'm just like, fuck, man. I really wanted it though. Like I seen it and I was like, fuck, dude. I wish I had the money for that right now.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about the your setup. What I've done, because I'm still, I've gone a bit too deep with my new build table outside that I'm building. I've just I've routed a tracker, so
Okay.
it's all going to be set up, so it's all
Mhm.
inbuilt into the table. What I've done is I've just got an aluminium block like this. It's about this tall that I've sat the lathe on top of. So I'm now
Okay.
going to start building higher, but I've had to get a solid bit of metal that
Right.
my brother-in-law's drilled into, so then it's not going to move, and I've got a big track down the middle of the table. So hopefully that I'm still using
Yeah.
my old setup at the moment, but I don't want to start using it till I've got it perfect.
Yeah.
So
You know what I wish that our drill came with that Jay actually has is I wish that we had a fucking track system.
Dude, that track system's a pain in the ass and it gets in the way. Like,
yeah,
I don't know
it's
why
a
you guys
little.
want to track system.
Well,
Get in the
I've
way,
built
dude.
it.
It's full.
Well, I've left the drill.
Like, try doing a staggered with this thing.
Yeah, that looks a bit of a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the way. Like, and you can't even move it. It's not like it's gonna be able to move back and forth or anything.
Yeah.
It's stuck.
So
Because it's
I've
meant to actually move your spool portion back and forth. But even then, I mean, that's all the length I got on that. So
Yeah,
what's the point?
see, because I mean, I think maybe like the only reason I mentioned that, right, is because I think maybe being able to like um maybe like have a track system for like the fucking like even just the swivel, right? And being able to like maybe move a
that's
bit
what I've
closer if
done.
you're only doing like a real if you're doing like a real short run, right? Would make a difference, right? Because like let's say let's say my decor wasn't long enough, right? Like I was at the end of my fucking spool and I ran out of wire and my decor wasn't long enough, right?
Yeah,
I think being able to like have a track system and then move it fucking forward in order to like cover that last little bit of fucking wire
yeah.
would make a huge fucking difference. Like just slot it back into the fucking lathe and then go back and wrap everything up,
Well,
etc.
my track isn't attached to the lathe. It goes from 10 inches to 7 foot, so I can do a little
Where
bit. Or
where did where did you get it from?
well, the track I made it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
okay.
say you could always just drill, or like since you guys build your desks around your stuff, you could always just like inlay it into your desk
That's
and
what I've
have
done.
like the swivel portion on a
Ooh.
track.
Well, and that's what
Just
I've
a thought.
routed. I've routed the middle of the edge of the table, so about that far in from the edge of the table, I've routed all the way to
Mhm.
the end, and I laid a T-bar upside down, then putting it on a track, and then I've got a
Yeah,
it's like the old woodworking rulers. So I've got one inset the whole way along, so it can be measured from the end of the truck
Yeah,
all the way to the end of the table. But yeah,
right.
it was going to be a nice, quick, easy job, but now it's just gone into its own whole thing at the moment. Yeah, that hopefully
Right.
it shouldn't take too much longer. So once it's done, it'll be good fun. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So, Seamus, bro, I already fucking messaged you. I told you I got you, homie. Don't even worry about it. I got you on those OG coils. All right. I got you on those OG coils.
but if we're talking about things that I want to buy, out of everything, I want wire tamers. That's it.
Oh, spool tamers?
Yeah, that's the only thing I
Yeah.
actually really need.
I've see. Here's the thing. Like, I like the idea of spool tamers, and at the same time, I don't like the idea of spool tamers.
I only want them for when the wire is just sitting there. Because I've sat in many times on a live and or I'm sitting watching TV and all you hear is like, oh fuck.
It finally gave and just,
Yeah,
dude. I've
yeah,
done that
like
so many
those.
times. Like, I went and I set. I spent. I'm not even kidding. All I did was set a fucking spool of wire down on one of my other spools, like because I had like everything collective together, and fucking my 26 gauge fucking snapped, bro. Like it didn't like snap, right? But like because of the way that it's spooled up, like it
it
sits in
popped
those
off.
fucking grooves. Yeah, it
Yeah.
sits in those grooves. It finally like popped out of one of those grooves, and all I heard was, and I was like,
You ever do that with a 24
motherfucker,
gauge?
dude. Holy
No.
shit.
You
That
know how like
sucks.
hard it is to respool 24 gauge?
Yo, because that's just so thick, bro.
Yeah.
Right, it's horrendous. But when you got it stacked and it unspools, it just sort of builds that mountain around your other coils, and you're trying to pick it up, and it all get off, mate. So, spool tamers is about the only thing that I need and want. Everything else, obviously,
What do you mean I can't get them out? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What do you mean I can't get them out?
Are you talking?
Oh,
to
you?
Oh.
Yeah, the guy was asking for hexone coils, and I was like, since you can't get them out,
I got him. I got him.
I got them.
Oh.
Giving Duchess a hard time, like always.
But if we're talking about what gear I want, there's only one thing that I want. I want a mech Boro. So I'm still either the Harpy or I like the look of the new Snowcap. So
Okay.
it's going to be one. It's going to be one of those. So that's the only
Yeah.
thing. Cause I want to sort of move away. The only regulated device I really want to use is the billet box. I want to try and get everything else mech because I'm slowly preferring them to
Yeah.
regulated.
Yeah. I definitely like if it's a mech, bro. I definitely want that new that triple X or whatever it is that Jay's vaping on right now. Dude, that thing looks sexy, bro. 100, bro.
Seriously, okay, I'll be honest. I jumped on it because when the original 2700 or 2700 version came out, I missed out on those completely. And I just kept wanting one. And it's been what, 3 years since that one got released?
Yeah.
And as soon as they announced this, I was like, when are they coming out? Because I'm getting one. Okay.
Yeah, dude, they revamped it and made it a 21700.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
And
It's
I'm sure
fucking
it's like a
heavy though.
fucking
I'll give you that
train,
much.
Dude, this fucking scepter is heavy as fuck, even
No,
without
but
a
like,
battery in it.
dude, look at how thick that the walls are on that.
Dude, look at this.
That's how it comes apart. Okay, it's got the same button system.
Yeah, it's thick as fuck, dude. Like that shit is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm happy with my heavy hitter. I'm more than happy. I do look at tube mechs. Like, oh, I wouldn't mind that. Like, I love the look of the Bonneville. So I do.
I
Like
didn't even know you
Bonneville.
guys knew what. I didn't even know you guys knew what mechs were in the UK, bro. I thought everyone just used the regulated
well, they're the
and
most
pod
common.
systems.
Yeah, there's a lot of pods. I've been using disposables in the car, which is a new thing for me.
Oh, you must be alone then, because I know you don't vape around people.
Yeah, on the way to work. So I vape a little pod system on my way to work.
I still think that's fucking mental. You don't vape around people.
I don't know.
Can't.
I just
hard
find
on
it
children, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's different. But no, yeah, it's weird, but no, that's about every only thing that I'm really looking at buying within the next month or two. So yeah, it's but the problem is when you get on Instagram's the worst and Facebook, and you see like little, oh shit, you see little bits of gear and you're like, oh, I might get that. Then when you look at your stuff, you think, well, my stuff works perfectly fine. I have no need for it, but there's still a what. If I tell you about stuff I want, we could be here all fucking night.
Oh, bro, I bet. Yeah,
I showed
would
you my
do this,
Squonk
I would do the
collection.
same thing.
It's ridiculous. Your Squonk,
We would be here
your
for a
Exo,
while.
and your belly box. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, I gotta show you the mechs then. That's what happens when you're at this for so many years and you collect.
Yeah.
That's that I've gotten rid of so much stuff all at the same time. It's so bad.
Yeah, I think you're always in a buy to sell every week. It's just like, I've got to get rid of more shit. Someone take it. It's like I've completely gone off getting the Abyss. So I wanted the Abyss so badly, and now I'm a bit like, I'm not. It's not on the list. It's been taken off.
Yeah, see, it's still on my list. I do want to get. I'm a little worried about the door in it after watching a few reviews, but I do actually still want to get the Aspire box.
Dude, the door is a fidget. What are you talking about?
And now
It
you
doesn't
can't.
come off.
I was
just
waiting
fidget
for
with
something to
this
happen.
Yeah. I just fidget with the door, but it doesn't come off very
Because
easily.
I heard that like if you slide it up just enough, it'll just like it disconnects those magnets and pops right off.
It does, but I mean, how often are you really gonna like take them off? Even in your pocket, they don't come off. I'll be honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I saw a couple of reviews that said that, and I was like,
I didn't have it.
yeah.
I haven't had issues, but you also got to keep in mind reviewers, at least the big name reviewers, they get sample versions. They don't get the full release.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is something that
So
they don't always say, but sometimes they do.
yeah. So since you have one, what boros actually fit in there?
I got the cubics in it, and I've done just any standard boro fit. I didn't try. I haven't tried the snail.
Is the link to the Bridge 1.2 or fucking?
I don't have a linked. I have a bridged, and I'm waiting on a bridged V2 at the moment because I haven't sent those out yet. So,
and those fit in there, like just everything pretty much that a boro or that a billet box can use.
so far, everything I have, yes. I don't have a link though, so I couldn't tell you about that. I don't know about no links. And I'm not really. After seeing everything that went wrong with that one, I'm kind of just staying away.
Right. So you guys heard it. For those that have been wanting a billet box but can't afford it, you can always get the Aspire box, and the boro tanks fit.
Yeah, I don't know. It gets. I'll say as much. I've seen a lot of people give the mod itself a lot of shit, and I want to know the why. But I don't know. Just people say it's a piece of shit. Personally, it works. I mean, what else do you fucking want?
Or Supbox, they're cheap enough. If you're in the UK,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going for like 65
Oh, yeah.
quid now. And I've got
Mm-hmm.
the Snad in mine, and it looks, there's nothing wrong with it. It looks perfectly fine.
Yeah. At first, I thought that was the Abyss originally, but
Nah, that one's slightly bigger than the Abyss.
yeah, same kind of aesthetic though.
I like the look of the old, the new Pioneer Boro.
Oh
What
yeah,
they've done.
there's the Abyss.
Oh, it's Seamus. That's funny. Yo, I'm way too poor for that expensive ass fucking shit too, bro. To be fair, so I get it.
Oh.
I definitely understand it. But yeah. So it looks like we're coming up on the hour mark. Is there anything else that we may have missed? Anything else that you guys want building hardware specifically that you guys are looking at?
Um,
Whether it's like wire or like hardware or
I do want to try the square wire.
okay.
I haven't seen them about. I've heard a lot about them. I'd like to give them a go.
Kidney Puncher has square wire.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
because I just want to give it a go to see what they're like and see how it performs. Because I'd like to do a staggered, but rather than using ribbon wire, use square wire in between. And to be honest, I think it might, or just thinking about it, it might be easier to build with like stacking three of them.
I have heard from some experienced builders though that the square wire is a little harder to coil up because it doesn't like to.
Doesn't like to bend.
It's yeah, it doesn't like to bend, much like the ribbon wire doesn't like to bend, and it tries to collapse when you go to coil it.
Yeah.
I heard that it's even worse with the fucking square wire, right? Because it's like a giant fucking square piece of wire,
Yeah.
right? It's
Even
not,
then, like
it's
the
not,
resistances on those are ridiculously low. Because I do have some of that flat wire out of the UK,
Yeah.
and I forget what gauge it is, but I think I did like a 6-wrap just round or square wire build.
Yeah.
And in a dual, it came out like a 0.06. I was like, holy shit.
Shit.
Yeah, like a 3mm
Okay,
6-wrap or 5.5 wrap as a.
yeah.
That
Because
just puts it.
I've never actually seen it. I've only heard of it. So I'd quite like to get my hands in it just to just have a look at it and see how it works. And that. I think that's about it for me. Anything else that I'd like? What about you, Jay?
yeah.
As far as things, I don't know. Like I said, I'm staring at some things, like you said, the avalanche and things like that. But
Yeah.
same time, I need to get rid of some things first. So
Yeah. Well, is there no more building hardware that you're looking at, or gauges of wire that you're
just
you're
the, like I said, the
trying to
clamps,
acquire?
just that clamp, and I might just buy some new stuff from 3D Vape, because they do have an opposing clamp that goes into your swivel setup. That way you could
Okay.
clamp it on both ends instead of having to deal with just one.
Ooh.
So that's got my interest. I want to try
It's
that out.
supposed to keep the rotation a little bit more flat.
I guess so, yeah. That I'm curious to see how it works, but yeah. I think that's about it as far as like accessories for building. Because I mean, wire, I need to stock up on some wire here soon because I'm starting to run low. But beyond that, I mean, I got a ton of shit everywhere.
Right. Tribal Buddha, what's up, bud? Thanks for
Hello.
joining us at the end of the show, man.
Nah, Beecher's not here. Duchess will go hang out with them later.
I'm about to leave this fucking shithole state. Fuck this place.
Oh no, but thinking about it, talk about anything we'd like to do. I can't remember who done it. You guys probably able to know. Do you remember someone made the giant alien that was about this thick, just a massive alien?
Oh yeah, you're talking
Yeah.
about fucking British eyes, bro.
Yeah,
Shh, you're not supposed to say his name. He's gonna show up now.
Yeah,
In the call with us.
The Beetlejuice situation.
I'd like to give that a go. Just try and do just one hench alien.
Bro, mate, you're gonna need a fucking car battery for that.
Not to use, just to build.
To make it. He just wants the bragging rights on it.
Oh,
Just wear it around.
I mean, didn't he used to use like copper tubing or some shit for like the cores?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how he built that.
For like the big massive one, like that's like that big.
Yeah, I'd like to give that a go. No, apart from that, nothing. What about you, Duchess? Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, since I'm probably gonna have to like upgrade my my actual like desk area a little bit, right? Because I do want to organize things a little bit more. It is a bit of a chaotic mess, right? And then constantly just, you know, putting spools wherever. Because originally I had this system where I was like, oh well, this spool goes here, and this spool goes here, and this spool goes here, and then like I had like everything organized. Yeah, I stopped doing that. Right. So yeah, I mean I do want to go to like someplace like Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever and get like a pegboard for all my spools of wire. So that way like you know, as I'm building it, I can keep things a little bit more organized on my desk, right? So that way it's like, okay, well, all the 26 gauge goes here, all of my 36 gauge spools go here, etc. Right? So that way I can just pull off what I'm looking for versus
rummaging,
like having rummaging and then being like looking like grabbing a stack of fucking spools, right? And then being like, nope, that's 36, nope, that's 36. Oh yeah, there's my fucking point too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Isn't it Brett
Right.
Kosher Claus has a whole wall of them, doesn't he? His old
yeah, he's got a pegboard for his. I see him set up. His is nice. I like his setup. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, a pegboard would be nice, like in order to like kind of like organize things a little bit more, so that way it's not so chaotic when I'm building. Otherwise, I definitely want to just like I want to be able to like eventually like have the money where like I can just fucking go ham for like one single order and order a shit ton of fucking wire in all kinds of different gauges.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, outside of that, yeah, just those two hardware pieces from Adam Custom Builds over in Canada. Especially because all that shit's made out of fucking stainless steel, which means it's gonna last for a good while.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, outside of that, I'm not really looking at anything, to be honest. I'm pretty satisfied with everything that I have for the most part. I could always do with more liquid, but I mean, I think we all could, right? Like you can never have too much liquid.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my liquid
about that.
You're a DIYer. Be quiet.
No, it's more everything going on, dude. It's
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I mean, yeah, no, I'm not really looking at anything. I'm relatively satisfied for the most part. I do think that having that clamp system that we mentioned earlier in the lathe would make things easier. And then I mean, obviously that swivel, but I mean, outside of that, no, not really. I'm not looking at anything. I'm good. Is that your tree of life? Oh no, that's that alien. Okay, never mind. On the DNA.
Yeah, got the true life over here. Based. Oh shit! It was. But yeah.
So,
Right. I think
all
we're
right. So with that, yeah, with that, it looks like we're gonna start closing up a little bit. We are just past the hour mark. So again, I appreciate all of you guys showing up and tuning in and having your own little conversation in the chat, which is fucking, I think it's fucking awesome. You know, I mean, you know, with there's, you know, we've got things going on. So, I mean, there's obviously going to be times that we're going to end up missing episodes. Like, you know, we ended up having to skip two episodes and being gone for 6 weeks because
yeah.
hurricanes and COVID and work and family issues. And, you know, Sloane's trying to sort out his life because he's about to be a dad and doesn't realize how fucked up shit's about to be.
Yeah. Okay, no, I told Adam this already, but I showed my daughter the video where he's talking about how he's gonna control his kid, and she just laughed and she's all like, "He doesn't get it, does he?" I was like, "No, he doesn't." A 60-year-old understands more than you do right now.
I have to put my hands up and say I have 5 bags of toys.
And that's all from
Upstairs.
T's family, isn't it?
And my sister. And something that scares the shit out of me. It's like this pushy thing. And if you knock it, it just starts making some creepy noises. You're like, oh, what the fuck is that? I'll put it in the couch. It scares the shit out of me. So, yeah, I've already had to take my word back on that one. There is already a fair amount of toys in this house.
Right.
But yeah.
There's one thing that we ended up accidentally skipping at the beginning of the show. So we'll just mention it now, right? Since we are all builders, right? And obviously we do have viewers and we have friends that aren't necessarily as comfortable as we are with using anything that's unregulated, whether that be a box or a tube or anything else. So please, if you're gonna buy coils from literally anybody, whether it's any of us three that are here on the panel and or you're gonna buy them from fucking Amazon, which I don't know why you would buy them from Amazon, but I know people that do it.
Yeah.
Please know your fucking Ohm's law before you do literally anything at all. If you have questions, if you're not sure about it, message someone. We've got plenty of fucking Discords. We've got plenty of friends that know what the hell they're doing. Reach out to someone and be like, hey, I'm not real comfortable with this. Would you mind helping me out? And I guarantee you that they will jump on that shit like crazy, just to make sure that you stay safe. So again, please make sure that you know your Ohm's law. There's if you're in our Discord, then we do have a channel for battery safety and Ohm's law. To be fair, this mod specifically, I had to fucking rewick it when I got home because, like a dummy, I left that shit in my fucking back pocket while I was at work, and the bottle of liquid was also in there, and it pressed up against my button, and all of a sudden I smelled something fucking burning. Luckily, I didn't. Luckily, I didn't send it into runaway, right?
This thing, dude, I gotta make sure I shut off because it has a locking mechanism because this switch is very hair trigger. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure that you're conscious of your surroundings and everything else. Again, if you're not comfortable, then reach out to someone. We're more than happy to help you out. There's plenty of tools and accessories out there for us to use in order to to calculate those ohms and make sure that everything is safe for you. I know us three here on the panel, we definitely build our stuff to make sure that it is safe, so you can just go ahead and install it.
Yeah.
Obviously, do it on a fucking regulated, and don't do it with batteries in. God forbid something fucking happen, because you don't want to be like fucking Sloane and kiss the fucking dragon because, you know, you're dumb.
I done it again today. I'm not even joking.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Nowhere near as bad as it was before. But,
No.
but on the subject of battery safety, please make sure that your battery wrap's got no rips on them, and that's including where the insulator cap is at top. Because even on a regulated mod, if you fuck that shit up, the battery can still go bang. Prime example. What happened to me? Fucking Jay's like,
you were running back and forth trying to like find a way out of the house.
Right. A little bit of weak.
Well, your wife was just looking at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
so I
fucking
pissed
horrendous.
myself a little bit.
Yeah, I had a nice little patch. But yeah, guys, you need to pay attention. Like now, I triple check everything. It just shows you that it takes that one time when you ain't paying attention that it can happen, and it can happen to any of us. So just please, and if you need new batteries, you can even go to eBay, get cheap shit ones for like £2-3 for a pack. They're still going to cover your battery.
Yeah, make sure you change your batteries out every 8 months to a year, because they do obviously have life cycles. Yeah. Check your batteries every time you pull them out. Make sure there's no rips, dings, dents, anything in it, especially again near the peak insulator with the positive end. I mean, is there anything that I'm missing, Jay and or Sloane? Check battery modes. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you check battery modes. If you want to know what the true ohms and or not ohms, but the amps and the continuous discharges for that battery, then obviously go check out battery modes. You can just Google him. I know he also has a YouTube, and I know he puts stuff up on there as well. So make sure you're checking all that. But yeah, just be safe. If you're not sure about something, again, you know, I can't stress it enough. Reach out to someone, and we'll be more than happy to help you.
Do all your research. I mean, you could be seasoned vet at this shit, but things do happen, and just stay safe out there. It's really what it boils down to.
Yeah, who knows? You could just be way too tired and you overlook something on accident.
Mm-hmm.
It takes that one time to fuck shit up, and you're never the same after that. So yeah. Otherwise, we love you all. Yeah, absolutely. Seamus, battery safety priority #1.
Yep.
So we love you all. Thank you for tuning in. What do you guys got coming up?
Well, as for me,
and then we'll get to the playlist.
All right, sounds good. As for me, yeah, just go check out my channel. We're gonna do more mixing it up on Tuesday, and I'm trying to get to some reviews, but to be honest, the wanting to edit and film and all that is just not even there. I mean, I feel so burnt out every day. It's not even funny. There are some things that I want to sell, but I want to do reviews on before posting anything on them. So, you know, other than that, yeah. Then juice, coils, all that fun stuff. Been doing all that. So,
yeah. I didn't hear you mention it, but if you guys want to check out his beautiful face every week, then you can tune in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern over on the KVTV YouTube channel for mixing it up with Overdrip and Sifu. I don't know. What do you guys got coming up this week? Do you know? Have you guys planned out anything?
I think we're just doing free-for-alls for a couple of weeks because we're kind of burnt out on the themed episodes, and we're just having some fun with mixing and creativity at this point.
Yeah. And if any of you guys out there mix, then feel free to submit those on your ELR and or all the flavors and
oh yeah. Oh, we love when we see the list.
Follow along with the show.
Anybody that watches the show and you go to the homepage on ELR and it's all eaten up by people that we know that watch the show, We love seeing
Yeah.
that just because it's fun. Because I'm like, yeah, we're taking over for a bit.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, bro. Sloane, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, next Saturday we've got Across the Pond, and then the week after is another episode of Weekend Bullshit. We just had one with Mech Tavish that I think popped in at the beginning. That was great. I will be opening up my sales again from tomorrow midday. So they'll be going out. So I've added a few more things to the menu, which is mouth to lung alien, true mouth to lung aliens, and low resistance mouth to lungs, I suppose. Restricted direct lung aliens and mouth to lung staggered fuse claptons have been added to there as well. I will be doing small batches of other coils. So I'll be doing a 4-core staggered fuse clapton. I'll only be making 10 at a time. So I'll be 10 every month. And once they're sold for that month. And there'll be a couple of others popping in and out. I'm going to keep it quite fast and loose with the menu, where I'll be dropping stuff in, just small batches, and then not doing them for a couple of months and dropping them back in, just because I want to keep it a bit fresh. Apart from that, that's really about it for me. There's nothing really going on. I'm not doing no more reviews, no more written reviews. That's all done and dusted now. Just carrying on building this build rig, which is coming on nicely. So yeah, I'm just plodding along as per usual. So yeah, if you want any calls, head over to my site on Monday, tomorrow, and from midday British Standard Time. So fuck knows, Time Lord, whatever time that is in the others.
Well, it depends what hour.
Midday tomorrow. So 12.
What the hell does midday mean?
12. Middle of the day.
Yeah, so yeah, 12 noon British summertime, which is going to be 7 a.m. Eastern time, and that'll be 4 a.m. Pacific time, 5 a.m. for
Mountain.
or rather, sorry, let me go back. 12 noon British summertime, right? 7 a.m. for the East Coast, 6 a.m. for Central Time, and then 4 a.m. for those of us that are on the Pacific. And then if you're in Hawaii, then that's 1 a.m. for you.
There's also 5 a.m. for the mountain time people, because they do exist.
For mountain people.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, if you're someone like Seamus and you're on Mountain Daylight Time, not Mountain Standard Time, then yeah, it's 5 a.m. for you.
So whereabouts is mountain time? What area is that?
Colorado. Where else?
Colorado, Utah.
Oh, okay.
I think
New Mexico.
Also, I think New Mexico does it.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Cool. Are we doing a challenge this episode as well?
So yeah, it's Jay's turn.
I know it's my turn, and I don't know what to do because we burned through quite a bit. How about this?
Oh God!
And you would have to show pictures because it's going to be the most stupid, simplest thing ever.
I think we should do a free for all, to be fair, but I want to hear what Jay has to say.
And I want to keep it simple, just mostly because for simplicity, stupidity. I want to see what the longest run of fuse claptons you can do is. That means you stretch out the wire as long as you can and go as far as you can with it. And see how many you end up with.
Yeah. My setup is only fucking like 3.5 feet. So
so that's as far as you can go.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Does it have to be in the room that you're building, or can I take this shit outside?
It's wherever, dude. I build like in the living room. I build out in my room. I build at work. So what the hell? You guys have seen everywhere I build.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm happy with that. The longest fuse clapton.
Well, I already told you how long I can do. So
you just got to show evidence. That's all I'm saying.
Surely
I went with something stupid simple.
So I think if you take it into your hallway, you could probably run it from the front door through the hallway.
Do it. I want to see it.
Cool. Don't you
get stupid with it?
Yeah,
He's
you
getting
guys,
ideas.
we're about to waste so much fucking wire for absolutely no reason.
Well, I
And it's
mean,
fucking, and
Sloane
it's
sells
fucking
fuse
amazing.
Claptons anyway, so do I. So
I don't.
it just
I
helps
only,
with stock.
I only make aliens.
Oh mate, this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
See, something stupid and simple. Like I actually told Adam, was it last night or the night before? I want to tackle the mothership, but I don't want to make it a challenge because I don't know. I feel like it would just drive me up a fucking wall trying to do it as a challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be weird.
Yeah, see how many fuse Claptons you can get in it. Right. I think
At work, I have a 15-foot table.
So how long is the spool? So I'm gonna try and do a whole spool.
I'm loving his energy.
I'm getting well excited now.
Yeah, I know. I'm loving the energy. I think so far the longest run of fuse Claptons on the newer drill I've done was 2 feet. So sure I could do longer than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and go from one.
Let's see how many times it passes up to the wire backing up and stuff.
Oh, bro, that shit's so annoying when that happens too.
Does it? Okay, this is another question. Does it just have to be one person? Or if I'm going to try and do the length of my car, can I get the?
No, you have to. You're the builder. You can't use your wife to touch the pedal. Come on, what the hell?
Oh, okay. It's going to make it a bit more difficult. Just get
Yeah, he was he was gonna go to the back garden, bro, and have his fucking wife hold the drill for him.
That was the plan. I was going to go to the end of the garden, through here, and into the front garden. Just try and get the whole length of the house.
I don't know. At a point, I want to see pictures of him standing outside in the front of the house with all his neighbors staring at him, like, "What the hell's he doing?"
Well, I was worried the bomb squad was going to turn up when my billet box went bang. So fuck knows.
Did they really?
I thought they were going to turn up. Fucking, there was people outside the front of the house, and I'm like, going, "Shit, fuck, bollocks," with pissy shorts. Yeah, no, this is going to be fun.
All right. Well, fuse Claptons then, sure. Is there any parameters?
No, go psycho with it.
All right.
Use whatever wire you want. I don't care.
All right, cool. Because that means I don't have to order more wire.
We'll just look at how long my foot pedal is.
Rediscover fuse Claptons, man.
Go to your looking at how long my foot pedal is, bro. Dude, you know what you need to do, bro? Since you're in the fucking UK, you know what you could do?
What's that?
Right? You could buy one of those fucking wall mounts from Classic Clouds, bro.
No, I've got an even better idea. I'll be able to do the whole length of this house.
Here's the thing: strap like 4 bricks together and put that on the drill, and just run with it.
I'm thinking an elastic band, and then wrap in the screwdriver to hold the trigger in, and then just go at it. And then we get to and just quickly snip it off. Sweet. I know what I'm doing. Why am I so excited?
Travel Buddha's like, I could do 50 feet if my kid can hold the drill. Like it. See, if the baby was born, you could just sit him on the drill.
Just get him to hold it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm overly excited about this.
Yeah, you are. I've never seen you this giddy.
Every time we talk about builds, he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I've never seen him excited.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Every time he gets so pissy. This time he's like all into it.
Yeah, right. So he did mention that there's an across the pond. I just want to remind everyone for next Saturday. You guys have a whole week that you guys have to come up with fucking pirate names and then put them in the chat, by the way.
Nice.
Sloane is already first mate Bernie McNobeard. So you know he's already got a fucking name.
Oh god. I had the visual of him going around in a Bernie Sanders accent with the English accent on top of it, going, "All these pirates are taking our money away."
So yeah, make sure you guys come up with a pirate name, like a super cool fucking pirate name, bro. For next Saturday. right here on the Cloud Cartel YouTube
Yeah.
for Across the Pond with Sloane and VapingJedi and our always amazing Angela Garrity.
Trouble is, like, I'd give one kid the drill, the other the swivels, the whole tension. I could walk for days with the wire. Oh, this is great.
Oh, dude, that'd be great if we
That's
just started a thing where people are building wires. We don't get
yeah,
it, but they're going outside of their homes.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. You should. I definitely think you should buy one of those fucking wall mounts for this motherfucker, bro.
I won't need it. I've already worked out.
He's already got ideas.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying it might come in handy, bro. Bolt it to the wall on the other side of the house and then go from the garden over to the front door.
I need to work out how much is on a spool because you know what, I've never actually looked at it. I think so. We'll soon find out. But yeah, I'm up for this. It's great fun.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
No, in my life, I'll get halfway through and the fucking battery dies on the drill.
Battery? Are you still using batteries?
No, we'll use the battery one because it's going to start in the garden. I know one.
Fair enough.
Should be great fun.
Dude, that's ridiculous. He's gonna do like an M-Turk run, bro.
He is. But an
fucking
M-Turk
Clapton.
run at like a fucking vape event.
Yeah.
Where he just uses the entire floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've got.
Fucking hilarious.
I don't think I've got a fucking measuring tape long enough. Let's measure it in sections. But wicked. I'm up for that. So, songs.
Yeah.
All right.
Has everyone?
Songs.
got
All
their
right, I'll go
songs?
first. I'll go first because I've been going first.
I
The first one.
had to. I gotta think of them again.
The first one is called "Don't Touch Yourself" by the Russian Village Boys. And I hope Sloane does listen to these from time to time.
The Russian what?
Village Boys.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell? And then to annoy Duchess, we're gonna go with Jolene. What's it, Jolene? By Dolly Parton. Yeah, dyslexia kicked in. Sorry. Ah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, first song is "I Solemnly Swear" by Like Moths to Flames. Yeah, how to spell solemnly, right?
Fuck off. What was the name of the band? Mothman.
Like moths to flames.
Mothman.
Okay.
And hold on, thinking of the second song. I had it earlier. But,
Oh, and if you guys want to add songs to the playlist, drop them in chat.
drop some suggestions in the chat and we'll pick them out. Oh, the other one is same band, but no, actually, no, correction. We're gonna do Apnea by the band called Currents.
Oh, Currents.
I'm gonna go for. I took a picture of it. Bloody lost it. I am gonna go for. Elephant March by Belvedere. And I'm going to go for Worse Than This by Zebrahead.
Okay.
Cool. Right.
If you guys again have any suggestions, put them in the chat and we'll pick a song out. Maybe we'll pick two out. Who knows?
If anybody's out there.
Yo, did we? I think we actually skipped a week too. I think we forgot to put them on last week, right? Or the last episode, rather.
Yeah.
No, we did it.
Yeah, no, we did do it last time.
Yeah, because I got to
Did
pick
we?
the song and you gave me shit for not picking the metal song.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? No, it was Across the Pond that I was thinking of. You guys didn't do it last Saturday.
Red Queen by. I wouldn't even know how to say that.
Asphyx by Red Queen. That's what it says. Asphyx, as in like asphyxiation, as in like to suffocate.
Oh,
As in what Sloane does in his alone time.
Yeah.
got a fat neck and little hands. It doesn't really work.
Also for.
Where's Seamus? Where's Ern? Where's Mallory, bro? Seriously.
Buddha's gonna get it just at a despite there.
We got one suggestion, really. It's a terrible.
Six. I'm choosing it. Trouble Buddha, you get it.
All right, that's fine.
That's a rather large spider. Right, I think we're coming to that time now, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, we're at about an hour and a half in total. Oh, look, see, now we've got one from Mallory. Danger, danger, naughty, naughty.
Put that one in too, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, just for the fuck of it. Why not?
Was it danger, danger, naughty, naughty?
Naughty.
Yep.
Yeah. It's pronounced naughty, bro, by the way.
Naughty.
Yeah, naughty.
Naughty? Naughty, naughty. Yeah. Right.
All right, so again, thank you to everyone for tuning in. I haven't done my sign outs actually. So again, thank you to everyone who tuned in. Mallory, Tribal Buddha, Seamus, Jedi was here earlier. He didn't actually talk, to be honest.
He just came in to say hi and then went back to the family problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I know McTavish was in earlier, and Vaping Hippie, etc. If I skipped your name, then I'm sorry. Oh, Sifu was here. Let's see who else was here. Oh, Birdman69 was here. So thank you to everyone for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. We couldn't do this literally without you guys. We also couldn't do this without our show sponsor, Shake and Bake Media. Anthony Romella, we absolutely love you. If you need anything done with your multimedia, you need a still frame, you need them to Photoshop something, you need them to make an intro or a logo or anything else for it, then hit up Anthony Romella. Yeah, labels. Hit up Anthony Romella, and you know, he'll be able to get you all squared away. You can head over to shakeandbakemedia.com and check out the website, or you can go follow Shake and Bake Media on IG. That's at Shake and Bake Media. You can go follow Anthony Romella. I'm _ Anthony Romella over on IG as well. If you haven't done so already, then you can follow me on IG. That's at Duchess _ coils. I don't have anything coming up. The only thing I do is this show. I mean, maybe I'll play Call of Duty with you behind the scenes. Who knows? Outside of that, yeah, I don't have anything else coming up. So we love you all, and we hope you guys stay safe. And first, and then you know, just most importantly, stay cloudy, vape like royalty.